Yes, yes, you are.
I'm
I
here.
was about to call you.
I'm back.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, full internet drop, like everything. Just
Mm. So, just a heads up. I realized what time it is. I'm probably gonna get a call from my parents because I haven't actually talked to them about what happened today yet. So,
well, that's too bad. They can wait.
oh no, they can't.
Sure, they can. All right, we're
I'm not
back.
sure who they are excited.
Right. Anyway, yeah. So TwitchCon, definitely plan on going.
Yeah,
That's the short of that
I
conversation.
figured. Yeah, I finished your thought for you.
Thank you. Um,
Indeed.
Sorry for any technical difficulties. Looks like my drop frames are going away now, so hopefully that'll all catch up and flatten out here shortly. But yeah, so I think it'd be really cool. It'd be a fun experience. See a lot of meet some really cool people, and just experience the community face to face. Hopefully, have some fans that I can meet in person as well. That would always be really cool to see. Um, but yeah, so that's that for you. In other fun gaming news, what the shit? I know we touched on this a little bit a couple weeks ago. Digital Homicide Studios, the studio that
Oh
was
yeah.
removed from Steam as a whole.
They got
They,
kicked the fuck out.
yeah, they were dumb.
They were not asked kindly to leave. They were said, "Get the
Yeah,
fuck out here.
their
Let's go."
Steam removed all of their games from Steam. Anything that was on there. Their issue was that they were um,
They were paying for reviews.
paying for reviews on absolutely shitty games that then sold like hotcakes and then just
Tanked.
tanked. And they made a quick buck and screwed over a bunch of people. So what ended up happening is the people that bought their games from these paid for reviews ended up posting shitty reviews, which okay, fair. That's kind of what you get.
Which
Um,
is that's why the review system's there theoretically.
exactly. I mean, that's exactly why it's there. So, what ended up happening is or Steam removed them completely. And now they are backing down from their lawsuit from the Steam users that they were initially suing for the bad reviews. They are not pursuing that issue anymore, according to them. Um, I think there'll be some more development on that, but as it stands right now, it's just kind of, hey, we fucked up and we're sorry. Is kind of I think where they pretty much stand right now. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly can say, and I know we said this last time. There's no way they're going to be able to recover from something like that.
Nope.
So, you know, bad on them for being just stupid and how they handled that situation. But
You give for being shitty people.
yeah, it's exactly it. That's exactly the case. So,
I don't have no sympathy for them.
no, I don't either. And so, just some further development in that with them just canceling their lawsuits. I don't think it ever would have happened anyway. I think they were just trying to scare these people. So yeah, that kind of backfired in their face. And then another thing that I saw, and this is in relation to a deal that also is on Steam that I noticed, but the Escapist, it's a, I don't want to say it's 8-bit, but it's kind of like your dumbed down graphic stylings.
Full graphics.
Yeah, like intentional low quality, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But it gives you, as the description in Steam says, it gives you the insight into living in a prison, but your sole purpose is to escape. And it currently, the full bundle is on sale on Steam right now for $8.96. Normally it is, I believe, $29.99 with all of the DLC. So it was a pretty good deal. So that's our spotlight game of the week. In relation to that, they have announced The Escapist 2 sometime for 2017, and it will have multiplayer, and then it's supposed to have more, I guess, in-depth sprites. Whether they're gonna be, I don't want to. I don't think they're going for, I guess you'd say, better graphics. They're just trying to, I guess, make it more detailed, which I don't really know how you do that with that kind of graphic styling, but to each their own, I guess. So that is in regards to that. But yeah, so I bought that bundle pack. I played a little bit of it. It always had been on my wish list. It looks like a kind of a cool little concept of a game. So when I saw that bundle, I thought it was a good time to pick it up. It so far it's been fun. A little bit of a learning curve. Wasn't really expecting, I guess, as well as it was. I don't want to say I was expecting it to be bad, but it's definitely a lot better than I was expecting, which is, I mean, is always a good thing.
Yeah.
And then with that, I saw the relation to the 2 coming out, so that'll be cool. Another news that I do remember now that I didn't put on our list, but Stardew Valley got a patch yesterday, I
I
believe.
know Johnny loves Stardew Valley.
Yeah,
Hey, I'll upgrade my pick, Johnny. Don't worry. We're on the joint stream, so I haven't picked up any iron yet.
so they released their patch, I believe yesterday it dropped. I think it's like 1.1. Added some new farm. You can choose where your farm is. Added some extra people that you can be in a relationship with or marry or whatever it's related to that game. I've played it, but I haven't got that far into the game. And then also added, I think, some new features. You know, it was a massive patch for the game, just in relation to it not having a patch before. So it was, I mean, for anyone that is a Stardew Valley fan, that was dropped. So props to them. They did, like I said, they added a lot of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see, I guess, what all exactly it was. But I haven't delved into it myself yet. I did watch a streamer play it for a brief little bit of time yesterday, but that game isn't particularly. I liked it, but it's not necessarily my cup of tea. So,
As I understand it, it's a kind of a time killer.
it is. I'm trying to think of a good like matching game. Nothing really jumps out at me. I mean,
Sims on the farm.
What was that?
Sims on the farm.
I guess I haven't played that version of The Sims, so maybe. I mean,
That is not a version of The Sims. I'm assuming it's like Sims but with a farm.
oh, yeah, it is. Um, what else? But yeah, I guess that dropped. Speaking of The Sims, that's actually, I consider this, and some people may not. I was thinking about this, and I know I said, I think 2 weeks ago, I've just been having a lot of difficulty coming up with a good old school video game spotlight, which you would think is kind of surprising for me, but
Well, it depends on how overdone they already are.
yeah,
You know.
or so, but I thought that it was old enough, so I put The Sims 3 on there. I just picked that up from that sale a couple of weeks ago. I played it probably for, I think I played it for about 2 hours maybe. I'd played The Sims in the past, nothing very in depth. I had a girlfriend that really liked them, so she always had them, and I played them occasionally, but it definitely wasn't my game. And that was made again very prevalent when I was playing it the other day. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun game, but at the same time, it's kind of monotonous and annoying. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll be playing it on stream. I'm considering it, but I'm just not sure yet. I, I don't know. I just feel like there are parts of that game that would be good to stream, and then there are parts of that game that it would be boring as hell. So that's just me. I think that, but I did think that it was old enough to warrant a old school game of the week.
I'd agree. It's over 10 years, isn't it?
Oh, really? Is it that old?
Might be.
I guess I didn't realize that it was quite that old.
I mean, Sims 2 happened when I was like, I don't know, 15.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it was a great choice then. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the spotlight, old school spotlight game that I was liking. That I guess you could relate to Stardew Valley if it was. I guess you could say it's Farm Simulator mixed with The Sims. I mean, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just to wrap it right all into one nice little bundle there. That is our old school video game of the week. Other news for sales. There are quite a few actually. And I was very happy because sometimes we just can't find any. Other weeks there's maybe one. This week I have quite a few. I believe the week deal for on Steam is for H1Z1 King of the Kill. I don't know if I know I've talked about it a little bit on here. I don't know if
We've talked about it a touch.
um
Touched on it.
I know some people have a stigma with it because the original H1Z1 like open world game was not very good. It kind of did a not to bring it up, but it kind of did a No Man's Sky. They kind of promised a lot of things that
Oh, sure. Now you're gonna go open that wound.
sorry, but they kind of promised a lot of things that they could not deliver on. Um, and I want to say a game trailer of it was not was released that had features in the trailer that were not part of the game, and they just kind of another just joyful clusterfuck that happened. And how they turned around and turned it into a man, I don't even know what genre you consider. It's an open world shooter. I mean, you drop in and you kill people.
World PvP.
Yeah, I mean that's all it is. It's just PvE or PvP. But it's a lot of fun. There are some really good people at it, so in that regard, it kind of sucks because they're obviously the skill curve is brutal.
No one likes being on the bottom of that.
No, but I don't mind that. I mean I look at it as a way that if I'm gonna face these really good people, eventually I'm gonna get better, and then hopefully just kick their ass. But I've had a lot of fun playing it. I'm actually considering. Actually, I'm more than considering. I will be streaming that tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. That's going to be the game that I go for. Either that or the culling. They're both essentially the same. The culling is pretty much. I know I've talked about this one as well. It's pretty much the Hunger Games in video game form, which is kind of cool.
Not Battle Royale.
What?
Oh, the Hunger Games are based off of Battle Royale.
Yeah, okay. We've had this conversation before.
Yeah.
But
Regardless of what the author says.
besides that point, there it's a lot of fun. I've had a blast playing it. I've watched a lot of streamers play it. It doesn't quite have, I would say, the following and community as H1Z1, just because it hasn't been around as long. But I mean, they're essentially both the same game. I guess the way one starts is a little bit different than the other, pretty much. Like you start in a box compared to parachuting into the ground. But both are very fun. So,
I don't want to start in a box.
but the culling kind of has like a little bit of a crafting to it because you can create weapons, and that's how I mean, you literally have to punch trees for sticks and punch the ground for rocks to make like a knife and then a hatchet, and then you kind of upgrade from there. And you can find stuff on the map, but the H1Z1 is more of you find shit on the map. Guns are lying around, body armor, helmets, that kind of shit's all spread out across the map.
Okay.
The culling is a little bit smaller. H1Z1, a normal match, I want to say has 140 people in it.
Wow.
The culling, I think the max players is, I want to say 16. So those matches are definitely a lot faster. I guess depending on your spawn and who parachutes in on you in regards to H1Z1, but those matches do seem to go a little bit faster. But I either will be splitting time on both of them tomorrow, or just playing one and trying to get somewhat good at one than the other. I most
And I think I'm going to
likely,
be playing Darksiders.
yeah.
Started that a while ago, and I should probably finish it. It's a great game.
Oh yeah, I agree. Absolute great game. Absolutely. Um, but I definitely think I'm going to start with H1Z1, just to start, and then if I move over to the culling, I do. If I don't, and just stick with H1Z1, fine. Um, it'll be a lot of fun either way. So,
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
but we would definitely want to gear more towards playing more games than just Payday.
We got a little stuck in a loop there.
We did. The
Granted, it was a very fun loop.
yeah, the prestiging was a big part of that, but yes, it was a lot of fun. So that is where we're at with that. We definitely do want to move forward as far as getting into some different games, and then
Get some variety up in this piece.
yeah, I will be moving towards. I will be doing some old school stuff. I don't want to. I know that's where my heart lies, but I don't want to be too dedicated to it. I would like to get some varieties, so I'll probably just stick with some Throwback Thursday. Occasionally will be my day for old school. Right now I'll be doing the Kingdom Hearts series is what I'm doing currently. So we'll be finishing that game up each week. Side note, actually, on that, this Thursday there won't be a stream. At least I don't think so, depending on if we get done early enough.
Yeah, we are planning on having essentially a planning meeting.
Yeah, we're gonna meet up and we're gonna do
Strategy
some.
session.
Yeah, we're gonna try and make some tweaks and changes to make our streams that much better. So for our viewers, and I know some of it'll probably just be tweaks on our end that you might not even ever see, but it'll just be helpful for us to make the streams better.
Maintenance and
Yeah.
general upkeep,
So
quality
that's
control.
we'll be doing that on
etc.
Thursday. So I'll be posting on Twitter too, just to let everyone know. But there won't be a stream on Thursday. But otherwise, my schedule should be pretty much fixed how it is now to what it will be in the next near foreseeable future.
My schedule will be very rapidly changing soon, so I'll keep everything updated on that. Now that I actually have a schedule, I'll be able to keep to.
Which is awesome. I'm so excited. I don't know. I know you're more excited, but I'm right up there with you. So
Yeah. I'm not sure which one of us is more excited, but I think I might slightly top you.
yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. You probably do, but at the same time, I'm super stoked for that.
Yeah, it's something we've both been wanting for a while, and suddenly everything just came together incredibly easy for me.
Yeah, it.
I wasn't up with you, and then suddenly shit started lining up over here for me. And
Yeah, we were working angles from all over the place.
yeah, we had this covered from like 4 different spots.
We really did. That's actually kind of awesome.
I'm totally alright with it. The only time I've had a decent plan in my life.
Right. So yeah, so changes are coming. We definitely got some stuff that we want to do. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, that We just couldn't due to, I
Lack
guess,
of knowledge and ability.
knowledge, ability, time, whatever you want to blame it to. But that will rapidly be changing. That we are really excited for.
It's
Trying to
gonna be some good shit.
yeah, I agree.
We're now working on active logos too, so we're gonna have something going on there.
Yes, that is actually something I
Like
want to
that.
touch on. I will. I hope to. I know I said last month that I hope. Well, no, I think I said by the end of October, so I'm still within my potential time frame. I do hope to have something by the end of this month at the latest.
We're thinking logo, and we could probably nail down a fucking catchphrase by then too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think so.
Shouldn't be too hard.
We want to have. So I guess to speak on that some more, the logos themselves, we obviously are, I guess, a partnership, but we also want to have some uniqueness to ourselves. So we'll be moving forward with creating our own individual logos. There will be some joint logos. I have no doubt about that.
Oh, yeah. So I'm already planning on a joint
Okay.
Gameslayers logo too, so we can
Um,
brand
and
that
then
piece of what we're doing.
yeah, we just want to have a designated brand for ourselves. So that's kind of what we're working towards there.
In case it
Um,
does turn into anything, we've got our claims staked.
yep. Um, and then obviously just the uniqueness of our own logos, just to add that little extra to it, will be nice. And then also, I guess, like we said, the catchphrase. I don't know, or slogan. I don't know if it's necessarily a slogan, but more of just something that it's more of like for your followers and subs. Once we get to that point of just like a welcome greeting, essentially. We'll probably have it posted in places once we get to that point,
We'll get it
um,
figured out.
but yeah. So that's all part of some of our stuff for the rest of this month, and for Thursday we'll be working on. Just like to keep everyone informed and up to date. Um, but
Because we know you care so much,
yeah, right.
But hey, it is worth putting out there by
Yeah,
all means.
I mean, it's definitely we want to be able to entertain at the best of our ability with what we have, with the systems and setups that we have. We want to make sure that they're fully set up to the best that they can be.
Well, we're talking about what we're doing. It's if someone happens to watch this and we help them, so much the better. We might as well be helpful every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's where we're at, and that's what we're doing, and we just
Where we're going.
it's where we're going, and it's just gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, for us to I like being a part of this community. I like the randomness of talking to someone in a different country. I like talking to somebody right here, somebody that wants to join our game.
Yeah, that is the single coolest part because it's not like jumping into a forum and being like, "Hey, someone want to play?" No, 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 it's different.
Yeah,
It's someone watching you play and they're like, "Hey, that guy looks like fun to play with."
exactly.
A completely different decision.
So um, it's just there's
I'll be right back.
all right. But to continue on that point, there's just a lot of things that we'd like to do and change up with our streams that we've kind of just been sitting on because we just haven't had the time, and some of them revolved around having matching schedules and stuff like that. So we're gonna definitely be able to move forward on some of those ideas and thoughts and tweaks and whatever we can do to make this better and more entertaining for people. I don't know. I know I had mentioned a couple weeks ago. I made some changes to like my sounds. I have new sounds for follows and donations and just different things that I'd set up that we did some testing, and although some of it utterly failed, but
Well, that's the point of testing.
that's right. But some of them work and some work really cool. So I think I think my follow sound is freaking awesome now. So
It
yeah.
is.
Um, if anyone out there is a Disturbed fan, you should instantly recognize what it is. But the fact that I mean, I literally made
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
what?
You must have a new follow sound that I'm unaware of.
Oh, yeah. I thought we tested that when we did the donation test too.
No. We
Oh,
did the donation test. I didn't get that one.
here, hang on.
How,
I'll.
how do I go and can I unfollow you and then refollow?
I think so. I think it plays the sound. I'm pretty sure it does.
No, I'm not gonna hear the sound because I got your stream muted.
Oh, well, turn it on for a second. Oh, I suppose that'll cause feedback though.
No, I'll be alright.
All right.
We'll see what happens. Okay, how do I unfollow you first?
It's in the drop down on the top by the heart. You just click on the heart.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I refollowed. Let's see what happens.
I just got the email. Come on, I wonder if the sound will play or not if it's a refollow. I think it should. Maybe?
I don't think it did because I just heard me say I heard it refollow.
Alright, well here, keep the volume on just for a second. I can play the sound.
Play it sound, please. Please.
There we go. There you go. Did it work?
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay.
You don't even have to be a Disturbed fan to know that.
I mean, not necessarily, but I mean, it would.
If you see Dawn at the beginning of the credits of Dawn of the Dead, you know what that is.
That's true. But yeah, so yeah, I made that. That was part of all the different sounds that I was making. But yeah, I mean, it's funny because you're like, oh, I made all these different sounds, and you would think, oh, cutting that took forever. No, that took me about 30 seconds on my phone. I mean, I literally cut that on my phone. I mean, that's all I did. I had the song, I cut out the bit that I wanted, boom, done. And I mean, so like those little things, I really can't say, oh, I just needed the time to do it, and it wasn't actually for those. It wasn't really something that I thought that I needed to do. I was just like, I don't like the
but it's nice touch.
yeah, the default sounds are fine. Then I started thinking about it, I was like, no, because then what makes me different? I gotta set myself apart from anyone else out there that was like, oh, I can stream too. So that's the cool follow alert sound. We did do some donation sounds that ended up not. They worked, but something is weird with PayPal that I had to like verify all of my shit before I could accept a donation from anyone. So it didn't actually play during the stream, which was kind of shitty.
By the way,
but
I think you owe me $4.20.
I do. We just gotta get you set up so then I can just donate it back to you.
Yeah, we'll get it worked out. I'm not concerned about it.
I know. But so hopefully that's taken care of now. I think I followed all the steps that PayPal wanted me to do, but you never know. You never know with PayPal. But it's the little things like that that is what we'll be working on Thursday. Some more features and hopefully some new improvements. I know Womp Your Face would like to get music on his streams.
Yeah. I tend not to be too talkative, so I figure some background music would be good to go.
Which necessarily may not be
really
an issue anymore with our matching schedules, but just having the option out there will still be nice, I think. I guess I don't know where you stand on that, but
oh yeah.
But yeah, just having that option out there will be nice to have in the event that I'm not streaming or whatever the case may be.
Are unavailable, yeah.
Or you just want to do a random stream on a day that I don't normally stream, whatever.
Yeah. Or I happen to want to
which
before I go to work because if I'm going to work at 10 a.m. now.
And actually,
wake up and have a day.
I know, right? You're not gonna know what to do with yourself.
I'm not. I already don't.
Right? Yeah, that's true. Otherwise, I do, and I know we talked about this a little bit when you had first discussed about getting music. But I may the downside of music is
definitely can't go to YouTube.
As far as were concerned, the downside of having music play is we can't upload the videos to YouTube now, which isn't necessarily a terrible thing.
For me, it
Um,
doesn't even affect me. I don't upload my videos to YouTube yet, so
exactly, and
no.
I think for some of our streams, obviously during the talk show we're not going to want it because we're going to be talking. But I think for some games, if they're not story based, at least in my opinion, if it's not a story based game where there might be talking or something that you want to
Yeah, some of
catch,
the more action games that we play.
but especially like if I'm playing H1Z1 or the culling, it's iffy now that I think about it because some of that requires me to be able to hear people around me like walking and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
But I think I would like to make it, I guess, something that I do as far as maybe like, because it kind of makes it more exclusive for the people that are actually viewing me on Twitch compared to someone just watching a YouTube video. So there may be some streams that I do put music in just because I want to, and I don't plan on uploading it to YouTube. So we'll see as far as that's concerned. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I don't think it'll be happening anytime terribly soon, but it's just something to keep in mind. I'll definitely make it known on whether it be in the title or somewhere with a tweet or on Twitter or whatever. I'll definitely make it known that it won't be going to YouTube if that is the case. Um, but it's just something. It's just another one of those things that we'd like to, I guess, pay homage to the people that do watch us live. That
Mhm.
it would be useful. I will say though, for the games like the culling and H1Z1, there is time where I literally just have to sit in a lobby, which I can usually come up with
There you go.
shit to talk about, but at the same time,
That
just
makes
having
background music ideal.
yeah, just having some background music will be nice. So we'll
I'm thinking
see.
for games where I just spend a lot of time slaughtering shit,
Or
like
yeah,
Extreme Shadow of Mordor or Borderlands.
yep,
Like
yep. I mean,
those games really don't need the story. The story's cool, but at the same time, I could be slaughtering thousands of shit, and I'm gonna be
exactly,
slaughtering thousands of shit every time.
exactly. So
So of course, it needs some power metal behind that.
just some random ideas. I know if I do plan on doing it, I think I will kind of vary between because you can set it up to where the users can add songs, or I'll just be in total control. I know there's a couple options that way. Are you looking for wood?
No, I'm
Oh,
just positive.
I brought
I need
wood.
torches now. Okay, good. We're gonna
There,
need more.
there's a stack of torches in there, by the way.
Sweet.
That's why I went and grabbed more wood because I used all of your wood that was down here.
Yeah, that's
Um,
alright. I did drop a stack of wood in here too.
okay.
Back down here.
And then so just some cool things that we want to get into and try doing and just see what happens. Obviously, if for any reason it's something that utterly fails, let us know,
Yes,
and
please do.
we can definitely
We want the
change.
failure to be directly our fault, not inadvertently.
Does anyone know how to make mushroom soup or stew? Or,
Johnny does.
I don't know the.
Once this comes through on stream, Johnny will tell you.
Okay, I don't know the ingredients. I don't know the ingredientes. That's probably not the word, but it sounds funny anyway.
Racist.
That wasn't racist.
It's 2016. Everything's racist.
You're absolutely right. Wooden bowl, red. Oh, I need red mushrooms. I thought you could do it with 2 brown mushrooms. Damn it. Alright, well, scratch that idea.
Are you going for achievements?
No, I was going for food. I was like, I found this like patch of wild brown mushrooms. I need some food. I might as well make some mushroom stew. But that is not the case. Um, yeah, so
I just did level 30.
you. Oh, did you? I'm at level 29. So I hit some coal around here. Do you have an iron pick?
I've had several.
Okay, well, I've got some gold here, some redstone there, some diamond there, some redstone there. Like, I've kind of
Well,
ran.
you got diamonds already over here?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Motherfucker, you got diamonds and didn't tell me?
I just told you. Fuck off.
All right, touche.
Fine. Or you? I thought I saw you walking back towards me, but you're not. Okay.
I'm keeping on mining.
Okay.
I'm already in my shaft. I'm not stopping. Oh, hello.
Sorry, I had to. You might. Are you 3 away from me or 2?
I hope it's only 2.
It should be. I've been doing 2 down your. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you
You.
start from the other end?
No, no, no. You're good. I see what you're doing. No, no, you'll hit the gold then. You just weren't as close to me as I thought you were when I was damn near next to you. At least I thought I was.
Okay.
Um,
Well, yeah, if you got resources you can't pick up in your shafts, I'll come grab them.
all right. Well, my shafts are some of them are kind of stopped because I have like gold in front of me and redstone in front of me. But you'll hit the gold. You'll hit the gold
Okay.
in a minute. So, um, but yeah. So anyway, back to the talk show. I know I stopped talking about deals when I talked about H1Z1. But for the week-long deals, there are a lot of deals on Steam this week. Just for the short of it.
You're up.
Um, the the one that really caught my eye, this really brings me back to like 12-year-old me. Um, Besides Command and Conquer Red Alert, I played the absolute shit out of humongous games. So your backyard baseball, basketball, soccer, football,
Yeah.
your your Spy Fox, that was my shit. I own all of them now. I don't care if anyone wants to judge me on that. I have played through them all again. It was fantastic.
I've judged you for worse things.
That's damn right you have. But along with Spy Fox, the only reason I bring this up is if anyone's watching that has kids, these were fantastic games as a kid. They make you think. They have little puzzles associated in the games that you have to use cognitive ability to understand, how to solve the puzzle. And there's Putt Putt the car, there's Spy Fox, there's Pajama Sam, and Freddy the Fish. All those, they all kind of incorporate the same ideas and learning that you can apply. I mean, as a kid, I think it's great. They always say, that was the reason I got to play them, was because they helped develop cognitive ability, and my mom was really big into that. So
That was the only reason I got to play video games when I was younger. I didn't even get an N64 until I was 13.
yeah, it was kind of funny that my mom used that as a reasoning, but these games actually were pretty educational in that regard. I think there were a couple others that these aren't related to the sale, but it's funny because you can buy there is a humongous games package, obviously, that they have that has all of them in a bundle. That is not on sale.
Go figure.
However, all of the Spy Fox, like the Spy Fox bundle, it's like 3 games, is 60% off. It's I think $4.99 for all 3 games. Same thing for Putt Putt, Pajama Sam. Obviously, some have more games, so it might be a little bit variant, but they're all 60% off. The individual packages, but the humongous games package as a whole is not, which I find absurd. But
There's probably just a minor oversight on someone's part.
it could be, you never know. But yeah, so those are all on sale. I would recommend Spy Fox. That's just me. Those are the ones I had the most fun with.
Putt Putt as soon as we stop streaming.
What was that?
I'm thinking of picking up Putt Putt as soon as we stop streaming.
Yeah, I would say Putt Putt's probably my second favorite.
I love computer Putt Putt. I don't know why. I just fucking love computer Putt Putt.
I don't either. I don't know why, man. It's just there. It's.
Hey, here, come pick this redstone and shit.
Oh, all right. Oh, did you leave me a little pickaxe?
I'll let you do the rest of my pick.
So yeah, highly recommend them. I'd recommend them even if you don't have kids. Just fucking buy them. They're great games. But my personal recommendation would be Spy Fox. Obviously, you're on the Putt Putt boat.
Oh yeah.
Putt
Putt
Putt all day. And then I already mentioned the Escapist bundle. That individual game also is on sale if you don't want to get the full bundle. Obviously, the bundle comes with all the different DLCs, and there was some cool ones like some Walking Dead and an Alcatraz themed one, so I just picked up the bundle as a whole. It just seemed easier. And then today for the midweek sale on Steam, they're doing what is it?
Talos Principle?
Well, that's the one particular game. I'm trying to think of what they labeled the sale as. It is go away. The fellow humans. It's a robot themed sale. So that's how Talos Principle ended up on that.
Oh
Um,
yeah, a whole bunch of robot-based games
oh
I've
yeah,
seen.
all kinds.
20 to 75% off.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's was a lot of them. I know 1 and 2 are really good. Then they kind of faltered from there, but that's besides the point.
There's a lot of games on that list though.
Oh yeah, huge list, and then obviously the week-long deals that are just adds to the list, and um, so there's quite a few games on sale right now. I know Talos Principle is something that I've had for a while. I do plan on.
Looked at it a couple times. I've never. It's every time I start looking at it, I see puzzle game, and I'm like, nope.
And see, that's my shit. I love me some puzzle games. So I mean,
I can't puzzle.
but I can't
Darksiders is the closest I can go.
like because the way I look at it is the best way I've been able to describe it to people is it's the annoying. Hey, I found some more. Oh, I guess I can pick it up. I got your pick. Until it dies. It's the annoying puzzles in God of War that.
Hold
Oh,
on, hold on, wait.
that's the one I told you to grab. Oh.
Hold on, did you just pick diamonds?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
those are the ones from before. They were in this mine shaft that I was like, hey, you should come grab these.
Gotcha. I
Um,
was freaking out because you didn't dig them out and stuff, and they could have fallen in the lava.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that
Gotta
was.
secure your diamonds, bro.
You're right. You're right. Fair enough. Fair enough. But back to Talos Principle. The way I have described it to people, because I have played it briefly and I've watched it being played as well, that it's you take the. Now I'm not gonna remember. You take like the game like your what it can have who cares different names, but the puzzles are like connecting one end for the other, whether it be with like lasers or drawing a line or like the water flow puzzles where you have to just quick switch the pipes around to make sure they all line up to go the right direction. That's what a lot of the puzzles are, is that type. Um, and then also there's another game that I have I think on my PlayStation Network wish list, but it is the Island. It's called, I think. Exact same kind of situation. You're stranded on an island. You're the only one there, and then you just have to figure out all these different puzzles to get off the island. And they're light puzzles like that. Like you have to make you have to trace the lasers. Sometimes you can only go one direction. Sometimes you can only take lefts, rights. That kind of thing. But that's also another game that I really am looking forward to getting if it ever goes on sale, because it's a $60 game and I don't quite think it's worth that. But Talos Principle is 75% off. It's $9.99. It's normally $39.99. I would recommend it. What?
Started at 60.
Oh yeah, when it first came out, it was 60.
Yeah, when it first came out, it was a $60 game.
Oh yeah. I would recommend a bit the half hour that I've played of it so far, because I really want to stream it. I didn't want at the time I didn't have a good enough graphics card to run it. I should now, so that shouldn't be a problem. But I do want. That's why I kind of stopped playing it. I do want to stream it, so I probably will put that on the rotation at some point. But I would highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, especially if you do like puzzles. If you like puzzle games, it's definitely a very good one to have. I would say it's right up there with Portal and with actually with the Island game. That one I've only ever watched be played. I've never played it myself, but I would highly recommend it. It would be a lot of fun. If you like puzzle games, it's definitely the game for you. And especially, I mean, to me, it's hard to pass up on a a title game that started out at $60 and has only dropped to 40, but you can get it on this sale for $10. Like to me,
Yeah,
that's hard to pass up for me.
it's
Um,
not my kind of game, and I'm considering it.
yeah, like it's those kind of deals. Unless I've already kind of spent my gaming budget for the month, which I usually do within the first 7 days. I I usually will grab them. Um, it's just what I do. I enjoy playing random video games, so I usually grab as many as I can whenever I can. So I
Hello, viewer, Onyx. At the moment, are we allowing people onto the server, Calvin, or
no, because this isn't a server; it's a
that's right, it's
realm,
around?
so I can't.
Yeah,
The access is a little bit different, and I'd like to kind of keep it more Gameslayers than anything.
okay. I only asked and cut off because I saw it in my chat.
Fair enough.
I
Fair enough.
appreciate the interest in the follow, though. At some point, we will be playing on a Minecraft world where our viewers can join us.
Yes, that is
We
definitely.
will.
That is also. Hey, that's also in the works.
Yep, that's another thing we will be discussing on Thursday when we have our planning meeting.
So more things to follow. But yeah, so we'll definitely be working on that on Thursday. But yeah, still highly recommend Talos Principle. I'm trying to think. I don't think I had any other major deals that jumped out at me. I did look for the October PlayStation Plus games, but they don't come out, I think, until tomorrow or the next day.
Okay.
So I don't have that list for you. And then the Xbox Gold ones did not. Those also don't change until the 15th. Actually, I might be wrong on that one. That one I'm gonna check really quick because those have a little bit different rotation schedule. But in any case, I don't of all the games that I saw on sale on Steam. Obviously, I didn't look at every single one.
No,
Um,
there's always way too big a list to make the whole
I
thing.
I usually go through the first 10 pages of like the 300 pages worth of the week-long deals.
Yeah, I usually make it through like page 6.
Yeah, by that point, if I haven't found anything, then I kind of give up hope.
Yeah.
Um, and actually, it looks like for Xbox One, holy shit, you can actually, starting on the 16th of October, you can get The Escapist for free
Oh, really?
on Xbox One.
Cool.
And then also starting on the 16th for Xbox 360, there is I Am Alive. I feel like I saw a trailer for this when it first came out. It looked really cool. I can't say much on it more than that. And then available right now is Assassin's Creed Chronicles China, and that's for the Xbox One. And then Super Mega Baseball Extra Innings for the Xbox One is also available for free right meow.
That I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like some extreme bullshit gimmicky baseball right there.
It kind of looks like, honestly, the avatar on the, or like person they have drawn on the cover of the game looks like a fatter version of like the Wii Mii's when you play like
Yeah,
Wii baseball. That's honestly what it looks like.
that is precisely what I was expecting.
Like, yeah. Um, but
Shit. I do believe that,
but yeah, that covers most everything. In I guess just a quick cover of I guess our schedule now that it's kind of changing, just for some
yeah,
ideas. We've already talked about I'll be playing H1Z1 or The Calling tomorrow. Thursday will be a throwback Thursday. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming this Thursday, but otherwise right now it'll be a continuation of Kingdom Hearts until that game is over. Then it'll be another random old school game. Fridays, I don't really know. I don't have a dedicated game right now. I really want a time waster game, and Womp isn't really thrilled with some of the options that I have right now.
I don't
So
like the option because they're begging to bring what is a teetering on the edge of a crippling video game addiction, threatening to bring it into a full-blown infection.
it will. But so right now, Fridays.
Even World of Warcraft, for the record, even World of Warcraft, like two of the biggest possibilities.
Yeah.
fall into that hole.
Yeah, Eve and World of Warcraft are the two that are sitting there. Actually, I kind of want to throw something out there because this was actually really cool by the Eve staff.
Oh yeah, no, that's awesome.
So I'm gonna cover that. I want to get the right,
Props.
right name of their company. Because I want to get the company name. So it's CCP Games is the company that is the producers of Eve Online, and so I used to play the game. Actually, I found that out today. My last active account was March 12th of 2012. So it's been a while. And I was looking into. We were talking about this today, and Womp got mad at me because he didn't want me to go down the road of video game addiction. And
I'm doing. Oh god, I'm sneezing all the clothes. I'm trying to do the best for you, buddy.
I know. I said it to this. I explained it this way to Womp as I want a game that I can do nothing but yet still accomplish something and waste a lot of time. And the two biggest games for that exact purpose are World of Warcraft and Eve Online. I could. I'm the type of person that I could literally spend days in World of Warcraft fishing if I really wanted to. Yeah, that's exactly what I am looking for. I am looking for a game that I can do nothing in, but still accomplish something. And the same thing for Eve. I can literally go and I can build a mining ship, and I can go and mine for days off in some asteroid belt and have a real-time skill that's training that has to have 24 days anyway. So I'm actually dual accomplishing something. Well,
It doesn't even matter if you forget about the game for a week.
Exactly. And so back to the main story. So I logged on. I was resetting passwords, getting onto my accounts, and account as I thought at the time. I got into the main one that I knew everything since I hadn't logged in at first, and so long it wanted me to actually type in the name of one of my characters related to that account, which I thought was kind of cool. It was a very secure way of being like, hey, who the fuck are you?
I'm not sure very secure, but it is a nice layer.
I mean, decent enough.
Step up for sure.
Yeah, just I was not expecting it, so I was like, oh yeah, know that, type that all in. Boom, I was in my account. Hey, you were last active on this day for this many fucking years ago, and this you're out of time. Obviously it had, would you like to continue your subscription and all this other fun stuff. And I was like, whatever. And then underneath my email that was listed on the account, it said, see other associated accounts. I was like, wait, what? I have two accounts? Like, I don't remember this. So I tried to log into that one, and when it got to the point to type in one of the names of the characters, I had no flipping idea. Now that I got past that point and got the account name, I kind of have a vague idea, but I honestly didn't remember having the second account. So the only option I had was to create a support ticket with CCP. And I was like, what's the worst it could do? Whether it takes a couple days, it's not a big deal. Whatever. So I followed the support thing, just did a little thing. Like, I was like, hey, I'm just logging into these accounts. I'm thinking about re-upping or reactivating. Just kind of want to know which.
First time around me.
Yeah. I was like which account I want to actually do now that I didn't realize I had two. I was like, this is my email account. This is the account that I know. I already reset the password for it. I just don't know the character. And, I gave him my spiel and, whatever. I shit you not, within, I would say, a 15-minute turnaround, I had an answer from one of their support people. They're like, oh, yeah, here's the character on the account, which I did think was a little kind of easy. I mean, he pretty much flat out told me all the information I needed to log in, but I kind of did verify who I was, but I did think that was slightly easier than it should have been, I guess, but nothing against them. That's water under the bridge.
Awesome.
Yeah, so in that email, he's like, here's your two accounts. It looks like you did reset the passwords. Here's the characters' names that are associated with them. And we're really excited to hopefully have you back. So here is 3 days subscription for both accounts, so to help make your decision on which one you should activate. I was like, what? Like, Seriously?
That's some good ass customer service.
Yeah,
Right
he's
there.
and so I like I messaged back and I was like, "Holy shit! Well, thank you. That was not necessary at all whatsoever. I really appreciate it because it really is going to be helpful. Granted, it's only 3 days, so I do have to do it either today, tomorrow, or Thursday. But
Yeah.
um,
Even so, that's a nice little window of freeness
yeah,
for
like, and I was so I might do it late tonight or tomorrow, or I know a Thursday I have some time. Obviously, I'm not going to stream it because I'm literally going to be jumping onto 2 different accounts and being like, all right, how much shit does this one have? Okay, how much shit does this one have? This one has more shit, more money, more skills. Okay, that one. Like, that's all it's going to be.
yeah.
Um, but I thought it was big props to CCP. I've never had a problem with them even when I was playing the game. I had a couple other issues I do recall back in the day when I was in depth in the game, and they were. I wouldn't say they were quite as prompt as getting back to me, but the end result was very, I guess, pleasing as to what I.
Still satisfactory.
Yeah, still what I wanted to eventually end up with anyway. So that was really cool. I was really happy with how they handled it, and they're very helpful. And obviously they gave me 3 days worth of shit for both accounts. Like, it'd be one thing if they're like, oh yeah, for this account, since you don't know what it is. Well, but no, he did it for both of my active characters. So I was like, well, aren't you just all kinds of awesome?
Mm.
So, but as much as Juan doesn't want me to get back into that game, I am considering it. I would potentially, obviously, only keep it to 1 day a week streaming, and I obviously it could end up happening more off stream, but at the same time I wouldn't want that to happen because the idea would be to, especially since I haven't played in 4+ years, I think I'm gonna have to relearn the whole goddamn game, which may or may not be a good thing, but if that is the case, I definitely will. I would like to stream all that. I think it would be cool. The I guess upside to me for these particular games is the community so big, so it'd be really cool to get involved with some of these people as far as guilds or corporations, respectively, for each game. Whatever you want to call them. And who knows what could happen, but it's still an idea. It's not a reality yet, so we'll see with the coming days on how. And even after these 3-day subscriptions, I don't think it's going to be this month when I would re-up or start.
Let the desire die.
Shut up. But hopefully soon. So that kind of covers our schedule, and then I think with the new schedule, Saturdays are going to be, I think, both of our off days now. Saturdays and
Probably.
Saturdays
Sunday
and
probably for me.
yeah, Saturdays and Sundays. For me, except for I usually stream for about an hour every Sunday morning for sports plays. But it's not a very long stream, so I kind of still count as an off day. But hopefully with our new schedules, we'll have a lot of good dedicated longer streams on the 5 days a week that we have set. And then, who knows, so there'll be some random streams, I'm sure, on a Saturday or a Sunday or whatever. But I know that we just covered a shit ton of information, and, one more thing.
Yes.
As regarding to our schedule, with all of our fun that we do have in Payday, we do have a lot of it. Like we said, we do want to move away from playing that as much. We are definitely not getting rid of it. I still have way too much fun in it to not play it.
And that's actually the plan for after we finish the talk show bit today. So
exactly what I was getting to is Monday is going to be our dedicated Payday day. But something that we usually have been doing in the past and what we'd like to continue is it will be our post talk show game. So it won't be as long as it would be on Mondays or any other day of the week, but we don't really like playing Minecraft for that long. It's just kind of the time.
I run out of stuff to do.
Yeah, it's kind of the time waster, so that it's an easy game to talk over because there's not a lot going on except for us just messing around. So with that, and right now,
Let's go fuck some shit up.
Yeah, let's go rob some shit and have some fun.
Yep.
But
in between streams, I'm gonna give my parents a call real quick.
all right, I was gonna say a quick stream break for us. For me, it'd be continuity for YouTube videos. Womp's gonna make a quick phone call.
Within my stream too.
Yeah, and the stream videos too, same thing, just continuity. So we'll take probably a quick 5-10 minute break. I'm gonna go grab some food as well. But we'll be right back. So thanks everyone for watching, and see you soon.